Hello and welcome to Snettertons farm. We are here at the farm. We're just stood outside our Mack truck and we need to do a little bit of a equipment pickup before we get on with the day's tasks. It's early and we're on the last day of spring. And yes, we need to head down to the store where we have a trailer waiting for pickup. So we are going to head down there with this, pick it up. We need to pick up, essentially, we need to pick up a new flatbed trailer and bring that up to the farm. And then we will be taking some wool down to the spinnery. Because we've got quite a lot of wool waiting to be moved, so I want to get that taken and moved down. The other thing we're going to be doing on this particular day in spring is a bit more seeding. We're leaving essentially 2 fields to last, fields 19 and 28, which will be done at the end of kind of the planting period with they'll be done with what do you call it on there, soybeans and corn. There are 2 crops that have to be planted and when it's warmer for the germination to be successful. We lost out last time because we didn't really pay attention to the seeding plan, as it were, and we ended up losing crops. So we will be doing that probably on the first day of summer, essentially. Depends on how the weather gets today, actually. I don't think it's going to be warm enough. So we're going to do it essentially in the next game day, where the projected temperatures are 18 and 10. High of 18 degrees, low of 10, so it should be enough. The biggest issue we have, actually, whoops, I nearly hit a tree, is getting everything harvest in time, because looking at that autumn weather, it's looking like it's going to be wet. So it's going to be very, very hard to get everything in time, essentially. So we'll attach that up and we will take this trailer to the farm. So that's going to be our first little task today, and then we will get some stuff set off seeding. We've got a number of fields that need planting still. I'm also going to check what the grass is like on our grass fields, because I think we might do a little bit of a grass cut as well. So we should definitely get that done. So it's actually probably one of the things we'll actually do in this episode is actually the grass. We'll see. So we have quite a few little tasks to do. As you can see, we've got field planted there. That's our field 6. It's just started to grow. It's in its first stage of growth, which is good. And hopefully that's the first stage and it isn't being dead. So yeah, we want to get that all sorted. And that's dead. Right, that's good. So yeah, we will be doing that. Yeah, so that's kind of the plan for the day. We'll So back up some more, get that down to the new spinnery, get that loaded up. That won't be running because I need to deliver some. I should have got some of those purchased actually. Should have purchased some empty pallets for the cloth, but I kind of forgot. So we'll get those a little bit later. So we could have done that on the way back, but that's fine. So we've got a few seeding tasks to do. So we've got seeders set up on field 4, ready to go. We'll be doing field 20. As you can see, there's one down there as well already. Okay, so we have some wool here. I'm going to pick that up as I drive past here. Need to properly set. We should load these up by hand, but to be honest, it's actually a little bit of a hassle, but it takes too long as well, to be honest. There, that's really in the wrong place. You know what? I might actually end up having to just load a couple of those with a telehandler anyway. I think there's a telehandler somewhere around here. I don't know where I put it actually. Guys, see if the telehandler is around here anywhere. Pretty sure I have one on the farmyard somewhere. Where did I put it? We will need that. We're going to do the grass. Let's actually just have a quick look at the grass here. Actually kind of looks ready. Let's just check that out. So these are our grass fields. 1, 10, 8, 32. We can't, they're on a ready to harvest. They're at this level here. I think we'll let it go until this level, which should be tomorrow. But actually, we probably won't do grass today. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just dip down here across the thing. I'm going to grab it, and we should have a telehandler around here somewhere. I put my there it is. So maintenance is required, so we're going to have to we will take this by the maintenance shop. There's no maintenance location over here. This may break down. The maintenance thing does. It does actually mean that you've got to, things do break down. So I am thinking of not retiring, but stopping doing Cherry Hills season for a little bit and switching to a different map. Now, this kind of spawns out of... So Stevie has done an updated version of Cherry Hills, which has, in essence, a bunch of new stuff on it. It is left R, which basically has seasons added. And I did think, well, I could redo the map with seasons, or I could try and port over our existing thing to use the new base. We put a lot of effort into the Cherry Hills map. You know, we've essentially done a lot of work on fields and stuff. So, to be fair, I'm probably going to leave it as is. And I'm not going to switch it. What I was thinking actually is adding basically adding maybe the Pine Cove, the new Pine Cove that he's done. Or one which I've not actually tried before, the Plains and Simple. Run it with seasons. We'll do it with seasons. We will kind of do it along the same sort of lines that we do here on Snettertons farm. I try not to be too over the top. Let's just drop that there. I'm gonna just check if maintenance is required in this as well. And keep it mostly. Kind of sensible almost. And then go from there. But I'm not sure. So I'm thinking of actually retiring that map for just not an extended period, just basically just maybe doing the odd episode every now and then. We seem to have kind of got a bit stale on the Cherry Hills because we've been going some 60 odd episodes. So what I'm thinking is, oops, too far over, is kind of setting out with a new map. We will take some money out of Cherry Hills to start the new farm. We have 5 million in the bank in Cherry Hills, so what we'll do is we'll actually take out the 5 million. That will not affect the function of the farm because the farm makes a huge amount of money anyway. So we have no kind of, you know, if we do not play it for a while and then we need to start up again, we shouldn't have any issues. We have equipment, we have we just have to wait a day really, and we've got enough money to just to do anything really, because we make quite a bit of money off milk and the like. So I think we'll be sort of doing that. So I need to decide which map to use. I've never played the Plains and Simple map, so there is an element of me that wants to use a map that I've never played, and I enjoy Stevie's maps, so I'm actually thinking that's going to be a good one to do. The other option is, well, we could do a completely different map. But the thing is, and this is a big factor in it, I want a map that I can extend. So, like I've done with this map, I want a map that I can essentially extend by adding new stuff. So the chances are, I think it'll be that. Pine Cove is one I have played before, and I'd like to use that one. It's kind of been a redone map. I know the map well. We essentially would be picking up and starting that map with, you know, a plan of how to run it, because I've run that map before. We could try something completely new, so new stuff. So yeah, I think the Plains and Simple one could be an interesting one for us to try. So, and it's not to say Cherry Hills won't be played again. I just think we'll maybe do that map for, you know, maybe 20-30 episodes, something like that, and then we can start mixing 3 once it gets established, basically. And you've got to remember as well, we're going to run. I want to run seasons with it. So seasons does alter gameplay a lot and makes the way the map plays very different. So it does mean that more. Whoops. We have to get more involved. So yeah, I think what we'll be doing, yeah, we'll be I'll be looking at that over the next day or so, and we'll get that set up. So in the meantime, we are heading down to the spinnery, the new spinnery that we placed, and we will essentially go and drop off this wall. As I said, I don't have any pallets set up for it just yet. We have no corn, so we can't set this thing going off, which is really annoying me. Lost, no corn harvest from last time, so it's kind of put a kibosh on things. One of the things I may do, I need to kind of review. I need to review the Plains and Simple map for where we're going to place placeable. Because one of the things I discovered, especially with this map, is when I did this, I redid this on the base map, but it's had grass all over it. When I came to actually bring it into live, so I kind of need to make sure we are properly set up with locations and everything. And that's all unloaded. Head back to the yard. So this is where we will have load up with some parts. So basically what we need is we need to purchase, and I'm pretty sure I've got them on the map. We need to purchase some empty parts. Should be in the pallets section. There's a telehandler. So I'm going to nip through the... I do think this is weird, but I'm going to just go through park. So pallets and somewhere here. These are the empty parts that we require for the wall. So I need to purchase quite a few actually. These are the empty parts that will basically be used to essentially start the production. I just need to drive down this line here. If too tight on that turn there, I'm going to get really close, but I need 4 more. I have to move away because if I don't move away, it doesn't spawn them in the right place. So we need 4 more of these, and then we've got a full load, and then we can get stuff rolling. So, yep. That gets the spinnery up and running, and then we'll start off. So, oops. I'm going to leave this vehicle. Actually, no, I'm going to take this back to the farm. Once we've dropped off, we'll take this back to the farm, and then we'll head off. So we'll drop by sea. Yeah, we will kind of stop at the bottom of the hill, actually, nip across the fields to field 20, and set of field 20. So field 20 is going to be a wheat crop. We are going to be picking straw off that field once we are done. And essentially, yeah, we'll be picking straw off that field. Quite a tight turn, that. Yeah, so that's up and running now. That will actually start producing once we get the time running. And that will start us producing our cloth. We'll be basically, it'll go straight into central distribution, and then we will sell that from there. So that's cool. So we're going to head up to field 20 now. We'll stop at the bottom of the hill next to field 20 with the truck. Just park it up there briefly, whilst we nip across the road and start off the seeding of this field 20 here on our right. I think I left a tractor there last time. Pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. There it is. I can see it. There we are. So I'm just going to leave this here for a moment. That's my ride back up to the farmyard, but I'm just going to leave that there, and I'm going to nip across the road. I probably looked carefully there because I almost got run over by a car. Here we have our tractor. I'm going to just check 3 days till maintenance is due. So we are going to put wheat on this field. So there's our thing. We should have, if memory serves, field 20 seeder set up already. Let's load that one up. See, we've got the plan all done. And let's get ourselves first waypoint. Let's just put this into a better starting position. I just need a little bit of a drive around. I like to get these lined up a little bit better so we don't end up with the horseplay ending up doing donuts or anything like that. That's going to start. It's a 9 metre cedar. It's not the widest on the planet, but it does the job. The fields here on Snettertons farm are not huge, so they do actually do okay with this equipment. Get in our truck and head back up the hill. So we've got a worker now working on that field. He's basically getting that field. Got a lot of farm hands on this farm. We use them extensively to get stuff done. I kind of like doing the trolling around and getting stuff organised. That's how I kind of like to do things. Planning stuff out, figuring out what needs to be done and getting it done in the right order. So right, what we've got here is this is going to go in one of the sheds. And I'll put this probably up. I'll probably put this by the main farmyard. This is, only a small truck. Sorry, I thought I could have sworn I got a short trailer for this farm. Oh, I did those pickups with the flatbed, hook loader actually. All of the fields are going to get sort of sorted over the next day or so. Really want to get this. Oops, too close to that. Actually, just wanted to slide it down here and park it at the edge here. And yeah, so let's see what have we got here. This is actually having maintenance on it. Oh, it's only got 1 day left, but this is actually our corn chaff vehicle. This is our grass cutter. So this we're using for the grass. Okay. We're not going to do the grass just yet. But we want to get the equipment ready. I do want to get the equipment ready. Let's pop this over by field 10. This is our class tractor. It's quite nice. I like this class tractor actually. It looks good and does pretty well. Very nice vehicle. I'm going to pop this on the verge here, next to the field, ready to go. This is the field 10. This is grass. It's not ready yet. We don't get the notification, but we need it to be in this level of growth, not this pale yellow. So we will revisit that soon, probably in the next game day, as I said. but it's probably going to be ready. Okay, so with that, just doing a few little odd jobs, just finishing off. And then we should. This episode is coming up to the 30-minute mark, so it'll be good time, if any, to finish things off. We've got a couple of episodes to do this game day. I want to get a number of tasks done. Whole bunch of seeding I want to get done, so we're at a stage where at the end of this game day we have basically managed to pair all but a couple of the fields. So, you know, as we finish up, those should not be growing. Actually, hold on, they are growing. Did I plant them already? Oh, I did. I don't remember doing that. Oh, in that case then, we are literally down to 5 and 4 need doing. 20 needs doing, which will be the other two that we'll do. And then 28 and 19 will be done. They're going to get done on the very last day of first day of summer. Now, I'm just wondering, I'm thinking what we're going to do. I'm going to nip across the little brook again. Where's my Land Rover? Ah, there it is. Right. So I'm just going to grab the Land Rover, and we're going to take a little drive. But whilst I'm taking a little drive, I'll finish off the episode. Basically, we are probably going to purchase a field or two more for the end, before the end of the year. I am not sure if I am going to do it now and then prep the field, or if I'm going to wait until harvest time. If I wait till harvest time, it will come with whatever crop is available. And we've filled up the sheep already. Damn, that was quick. Juicy wool, quite a lot of it. We've just emptied that one out as well. Wow. Okay. So we will probably be taking, and the reason why I've drifted down here is I want to take this field here and just run over, and we'll finish up. We're probably going to purchase this field. It's going to cost us this much money, so it's probably going to be towards the end of the summer. This has been planted with sugar beet, so effectively I might wait until the end of summer and I might harvest that sugar beet. But yeah, so with that, we're going to end out the episode. I'm going to potentially purchase that field 22, and we'll see what we can do. So thank you all for watching. If you've enjoyed today's episode, please hit the like button. If you would like to see more of our series and any up and coming series we may spawn in the next few days or weeks, please subscribe to the channel and watch out for our map reviews and everything else. So with that, thanks for watching. Have a great day, and we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.